Okay, Mark, get ready, set, go.
Start.
Kelly's here.
Wow!
Zelly's here.
Perfect!
Gaming.
That's amazing!
Hi.
Hi.
Gonna put your headset on. Yada yada oxen fry.
Ollie Ollie oxen free.
Yada yada oxen fry.
Ollie Ollie oxen free.
Oh!
Ale.
Oh!
Eel. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Triangle Strategy with Kelly&Zelly.
Ale.
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 Hey, I'm Zelly. How you doing, guys?
And I'm Kelly. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How you doing? This is where we ask me to go back and forth for a bit and do a thing.
No, come on now. We need to get started here.
Alright. Okay, welcome back, guys. So this time we're going to be going through and pursuing more of the main line items here today. So last time, what did we do last time?
I had a bunch of flashbacks with characters.
Yep. We saw House Ende. We sided with them for a bit. Sorsley seems to be doing some underground salt dealings, and Exarn wants us to expose him for the snake he is. But we're not so... And then we got a little glimpse into the salt mines, too. And Prince Roland has been pronounced dead, so the whole world thinks he's dead. Alright. So you pretty much caught up.
Yep, pretty much.
Frederica voices her doubts to Sir Noah.
I want
in
to
this
help
part.
too. That's what she really wants. She just feels like she doesn't help enough. Several days later.
Serenoa, do you have a moment? I was hoping to talk to you about our marriage.
Oh.
Now that Glenbrook has been brought to ruin by Esfrost, is there any meaning to our union? My brother may have been planning this from the start. And yet I came to Wolffort with the intent of marrying you, completely unaware of it. It's always like this. Nothing ever goes as I would wish it. The course of my life has always been at the mercy of others.
As has mine. Almost nothing happens the way I thought it would.
But you have a home. Somewhere you can return to someday. You are surrounded by people who care about you.
As do you, as a member of House Wolffort. Your place is with us now.
Aww.
Serenoa.
And though this may sound pretentious,
This
is a time for you to think about your future and what you must do, Frederica. Just as I am.
I suppose you are right. What must I do?
Here you are. Master Benedict has been searching for you both.
Understood. Let him know we will return at once.
Where were they? Like upstairs?
I think so.
You said we received a delivery from Minister Sorsley.
Yes, mostly food and materials, plus a considerable amount of coin.
That is quite kind of him.
House Ende is a wealthy one, even by Hyzant's standards. This would barely put a dent in their coffers. We have distributed the resources as needed. We've even managed to restock our reserves.
Woohoo!
Wish I could be happy for the help, but I can't say I am.
Agreed. Relying on them comes at a price. They'll be looking for recompense.
I believe that to be their true aim.
But this is the path we chose to walk together.
Indeed. And as long as we stay the course, the winds of favor will someday be at our backs.
This is the path that you guys chose. We wanted another path, but we are outvoted.
That's right. I wanted to side with S. Frosty, but then apparently the game was like, no, I'm going to have an opinion about House Ende. I want to go with House Ende. You guys don't really seem that cool anymore. And we want to give up Prince Roland, so suck it. Okay. So after that whole debacle, yeah, it's like the last like 2 things I tried with the scales went the opposite direction, which is hilarious because I was not my attention at all.
A missive from Minister Sorsley has arrived.
I see he wastes no time. What absurd request could he possibly have in store for us?
Nothing good, that's for sure.
To stay away from the mines, maybe, or to dethrone Exarm, maybe.
Serena and the others gathered to discuss their response to a certain minister's request.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's got the scales. We're gonna have to make a decision, aren't we?
No, do you think we're ready? Or do you think we should do a character story? Because we just got another one. Do you want more development, or should that just be like a... Let's just do the main story.
Yeah.
Time to make a decision that will go in the opposite of my favor.
Yet another problem has arisen, as we anticipated. I would like to ask everyone what they think. Benedict, if you would.
Yes, my lord. We have just received a request from Minister Sorsley. We are to deliver his cargo to Esfrost.
We're delivering
Cargo?
A load of salt that bypasses the consortium.
He is asking us to be an accomplice to his illegal dealings.
It is as Minister Exham suspected. Minister Sorsley truly is abusing his station.
The nerve of him, asking the Honorable House Wolffort to do such a filthy job. No way we'd agree to that.
But consider this. Agreeing would secure us proof of his unlawful business.
Are you suggesting we report him to House Ende?
I am saying it is an option.
You got a point. We have a duty to speak up when something's not right. That's the honorable thing to do.
We might even earn the Holy One's trust.
If we rely on Minister Exham, would he speak to the Holy One for us? He tried to expose Sorsley's wrongdoings.
Have you all forgotten? Minister Sorsley is one of House Ende's saintly 7.
So
His
what?
connections run far deeper than ours. We must tread carefully.
Then we need solid evidence to convict him. I should think the salt he wishes us to transport would suffice. But we are the only ones that know it. And it is indistinguishable from the salt that is legally distributed. Far from the solid evidence we need.
Regrettably so.
One false move and we lose both Minister Sorsley's support and House Ende's trust. Without proof, we have no choice but to go to Esfrost.
If only we had evidence of his misdeeds.
It comes as no surprise to see our opinions differ, but a decision must be made. To report Minister Sorsley's illegal dealings to House Ende, or become a silent accomplice. Bring the scales. It is time to make our choice.
Bring the scales. The scales cometh. Okay.
We managed to survive the battle, but the situation around us grows ever more complex. The decision before us now will greatly sway the course of our future. I must be firm in my convictions.
Oh, okay. So we have Roland, Gila, and Hujet that transport their legal salt to the duchy at House Ende's behest. Because they're worried that even if they do report him, that House Ende's not going to uphold their part of the bargain, or like frame or jail him or whatever, like punish him essentially. Travel to House Ende and report their legal salt shipments. And then Anna's undecided. See, okay, so I just had a thought when that whole conversation started, and that, okay, so this is Sorsley's plan, that he wants them to transport the salt. Okay, so what if they do report him, And then he says, okay, you don't have enough proof to convict me. Sucks to be you. Like, what if that was his plan all along, and no matter what you do, even if you do try to expose him, like, it just doesn't go your way? And maybe he'll have more influence over that decision then. I felt the right thing to do, too, would be to travel to House Ende and report the illegal salt shipments. But I don't know what to think if we wanted to not do that and do the opposite.
I think I'm going towards transporting the illegal salt shipment.
So to transport it, so to join them with the orange?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's two unknown right now, and if we don't support that, I feel like that's going to come back to bite us later on. Mm-hmm. We're going to have all of House Ende against us.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll try to convince Benedict, Frederica, and Erador to side with everybody else. Alright, luckily 2 of them are over here, if I could walk.
3 of them are over there, Anna's over there too.
Oh, you're right, lad. I can't even imagine a proud and honorable house like ours committing a crime. We've got to go to House Ende and report that no-good minister. Now let me know if Minister Sorsley is up to no good. It's our duty to report it. That's the way of House Wolffort. We should transport the salt to the duchy at House Ende's behest. They will listen at the very least. You're actually considered doing his dirty work? Why?
House Ende has given us money and provisions. Would reporting them that be...
biting the hand that feeds? Minister Sorsley is no fool. He is no doubt wary of our betrayal. While I believe Minister Symon would help us find Minister Sorsley guilty, we ought to be careful of him. He is no doubt another trying to use us as pawns.
Yeah, the third one.
Yes, I agree with that one. You never cease to amaze me, lad. Minister Symon is a man of bottomless ambition.
You're onto something.
I bet he wouldn't think twice about using us to see his hated House Ende fall. Don't like the thought of that, to be honest. If only there was another House Wolffort could get by alone. Another way a House Wolffort could get by alone. I wish us not to be party of these crimes, if we can avoid it. But things are not so simple, I'm afraid.
Consider this.
I'm sure you've thought this long and hard about it, but still, just thinking about it and dirty in my own hands makes me sick to my stomach. Oh.
If our accusations fall on deaf ears, we make an enemy of both House Ende and the Holy State. The risk is far too great.
Yep.
I understand, but we must do this. See House Force 5, please. Ask you bear this burden with us. I feel like this is the one, his type of character, I think would be a little bit more emotional, so if it was directed towards him, I think he would support us. I think this one's way too broad and vague to be like, yeah, this one falls on deaf ears, make an enemy of both House Ende and the Holy State versus far too great. I feel like that would be for like Benedict's reasoning. Yeah. But I feel like, do you understand? Does that make sense? Yeah, because he's more of an emotional character. Okay, we'll try that. So you're willing to do whatever it takes for the sake of our house, eh? Then as your master is armed, there ain't no way I'm letting you do it alone. I admire your resolve, lad. Yay! I need more time to think on it. This won't be an easy decision either way. Okay, alright, that's good. He's been moved. I think that was a good one. Yeah,
we must decide.
Minister Sorsley is involved with trafficking illegal salt. You know, I really said salt, I thought it said shit. Trafficking illegal shit. No. No. It would be in our best interest to expose it before we get further involved. We may not escape entirely unscathed, but it must be done. Now that we know Minister Sorsley's illicit dealings to be true, we must bring them to House Ende's attention. We should transport the salt to Duchy House Ende's. Yep. I see. So you believe we should follow Minister Sorsley's orders? There is no guarantee we will succeed in exposing Sorsley, and should we fail, we would make enemies of both House Ende and the Holy State itself. Regardless of his motives, we owe him a debt. I would rather not repay
kindness with... I would say the first one. That would be Benedict.
That makes more sense to me, too. The odds of appealing to those in power in another nation as Sicilians are certainly not in our favor. We have enough enemies as it is. It would be wise for us not to earn ourselves any more. There is still time, Benedict. I would love to continue our discussion.
Certainly not.
Very well, my lord. It is safe to assume that you think exposing Minister Sorsley's crimes to be a reckless course of action?
It is. We haven't sufficient information to take action. Minister Sorsley is no fool. I doubt he would blindly trust us to carry out such an important deal. Shaking Hyzant's faith in one of the saintly 7 will be nigh impossible.
Shaking Hyzant's faith be not impossible. No fool, I doubt he would blindly trust this thing. I think it's going to be 1 or 2.
I want to say...
Isn't it? I almost want to say the first one.
Yeah, I want to say the first one too, to convince Benedict that it's like, hey, I'd rather do this because we don't have enough to kind of convict him.
Yeah, and this is more proactive, which Benedict is all about. Mm-hmm. Minister Sorsley is no fool. I doubt he would blindly trust us to carry out such an important deal. Yeah, we'll do this if not enough information. But we have a clue. I think it is too early for us to give up the fight just yet. You have made your position clear, Benedict. I only ask that you keep my words in your mind. But of course, my lord, allow me a moment more to make my decision. Okay, alright, so I don't think he's gonna change.
No.
Lord Serenoa.
Alright, Anna's here.
Transporting illicit salt or reporting Minister Sorsley, poor options both. I wish we had the option of taking neither path. I leave the decision in your hands, Lord Serenoa.
Let me convince you of one way or another. We'll do the first one.
So you believe it better to do Mr. Sorsley's bidding. Might I ask why? If we know the way House Ende's illicit operations work, we may figure out a way to get the upper hand. There's no harm in getting Minister Sorsley's trust, regardless of what unfolds in the future. I would do whatever it takes to defend my domain, legal or not. I'm prepared to face the consequences should we be caught.
Wow, this was the lock one. Let me figure out a way to get the upper hand. There's no harm against or what unfolds in the future. I'm thinking either 1 or 3. I don't think number 2 really holds weight. If we know, we may figure out a way to get the upper hand. I feel like this would be something that she would agree with.
Yeah, number 1. I see. It will be easier to find the cracks in their defenses from the inside, and it may give us an opportunity to strike.
Yes.
If that is our aim, I think it well worth the risk.
Is there anything else you wish to know?
There is. I cannot help wondering if being party to these acts would sully the Wolffort name.
Ooh.
Our house's honor is trivial at best. You needn't pay it any mind.
Oh my god, not the first one.
No. Right now, we must do everything in our power to keep our people alive and house standing. So long as we do, there will be a chance to reclaim our honor. The words of outsiders likely mean little against the stately 7. If we bring charges against Minister Sorsley, he may just lay all the blame at our feet. I want to go with 2. What do you think, Zelly?
Yeah, I think absolutely not number 1. Right now, we must do everything in our power to keep our people alive and our house standing. So long as we do, there will be a chance to reclaim our honor. The words of outsiders likely mean little against the Symon 7. For big charges against our Sorsley, we may just lay all the blame at our feet. We may just lay all the blame at our feet? Oh, for themselves?
No, he may blame us.
Yeah. Yeah, I think number 2 sounds the most reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we'll go with that one.
Perhaps.
Wise words, my lord. We mustn't lose our house nor our people. Mm-hmm. I see now for whom he would bear this burden. It may very well be worth it after all. Thank you, Lord Serenaw. I see now where you stand.
Hey, alright.
Ooh, that's good.
So I think Eridor and Anna were moved. Benedict, probably not.
No.
He's a grumpy, stubborn old man. Dude, you are grumpy. I'm talking to you. Grumpy man.
So we just gotta try to convince Frederica now.
Yeah, I think we have it with majority here. But I definitely want her to be on the same team.
We cannot overlook Minister Sorsley's black market dealings, let alone be party to them. I know that it means that even more will have to go without salt in the duchy, but still. I believe we should go to House Ende and bring these crimes to light.
Nope, I want to persuade you.
Please, Serenaw, I must know why you're opposed to exposing Minister Sorsley's crimes.
Hey, alright, unlocked.
Right now, House Wolffort stands alone. We are in sore need of House Ende support. There is a time and place for everything, and now is not the time to bring Minister Sorsley to justice. Minister Sorsley is one of the saintly Symon. Proving him guilty would be a struggle even with evidence, of which we have none.
I think right now, not the first one, it's either 2 or 3. And, well, what are your thoughts? If you had to choose between the two.
I want to say number 3, because I don't think we really have any evidence against him.
Yeah. I think so too. I think it's a stronger opinion than there is time and place for everything. Even though this one's pretty strong, but this is just a little bit too vague. Mm-hmm. This one proves a little bit better of a point, saying that how are we going to pin him? We don't have that much evidence, if none.
Yeah.
Surely.
Indeed, Minister Sorsley's work has greatly benefited the Hierophant for many years. He must have great influences in the Holy State. If we went to them now, desperate as we are, and lacking proof, there's a chance they would not believe us. Mm-hmm. Might we speak a little longer?
In that case...
Sure.
I admit I am more than curious as to why you make us an accomplice to Minister Sorsley's illicit dealings. Our relations with Airfrost are strained enough as is, and I would rather not make any more enemies if we can avoid it. I wish to know Airfrost's true intentions. We might glean something new if we go there. I've heard rumors Minister Exarm, though he looks reliable at first glance, I do not know if he can be trusted. I want to go number 2.
Yeah, I really feel because she's related to their family, right, in Asfrost, and their true intentions, and she's always getting used and pushed back and forth and never really has her own independence. I have heard of rumors of Minister Exarm, though he looks reliable at first glance, I do not know if he can truly be trusted. Yeah, I feel like instead of deflecting to the real issue, I think this would hit more home to her if we went with this.
Yeah.
I'll do number 2 as well.
I too would like to know what they're scheming. But our destination is enemy territory, and a recipient unknown. I fear there is just too much at stake.
It's true. Let's return to our own councils, Frederica. I understand your feelings, as I hope you understand mine. Hey, alright, she's been moved too. Okay, so I think everybody except Benedict will probably side with us. Mm-hmm. And,
Noah.
You don't need to talk with Roland, he's already on our side.
Oh, this is Roland?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Oh my god.
I thought he was dead.
Zelly.
We have nothing to prove, Minister Sorsley's dealing illegal. Nor would I want to put our relationship with the Holy State at stake. Right now, we need allies more than ever, leaving us no choice but to do Minister Sorsley's bidding. Amen.
What do you do? Yeah. I guess. Yes. Come on. Yes.
Commence the voting. Take out your coins. Right?
My fingers crossed that it goes well.
Please don't F us over.
It is time to cast our votes.
I thought we did this good.
Do we follow Sorsley's orders and smuggle salt across our borders, or do we take another path?
You know, I wish it was this easy to decide if I want to be productive or if I want to be a potato. Do I just flip a coin? Heads. I guess I have to be on the couch. Oh no.
And when Zelly means being a potato, he means lounging around and playing video games.
Yeah, lounging around watching something on that screen usually.
Yep.
Yeah.
Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Tokens, present.
Sparkle, sparkle, shimmer, shimmer.
Yeah.
Forgive me, my lord.
Who wish to sway me? You must leave me with no room for doubt.
Yeah, he definitely went against us.
I will put my faith in you.
Yes. You got her. I'm with you, Sarah Noah.
Yeah, I know. I think you are. Yeah. I think she is too. Wow, Gila, no words? Okay.
I agree.
You have my support, Lord Sarah Noah.
Yes. We're gonna be drug traffickers. We're smuggling stuff. Smuggling.
You won me over.
I have faith in you, lad. Let's go to Asfrost.
I think we got it. I think we
got it too. Unless their words mean something different entirely.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Oi.
Yes.
Is that the right one?
Yeah,
I can't even tell.
That's the right one. It's
Oh.
yellow.
Okay. Yeah, Benedict.
Benedict was the only one against us.
Oh my, we're getting good at persuading people now. Yes. I think now that we understand people's natures and how they do things, we can give better answers, I think. And that's the whole scope of this. And that's really cool. I honestly, I don't know why it took me that long to realize that.
The way forward is decided. We have no choice but to follow Sorsley's demands and bring the salt to Esfrost.
Well, we did have a choice. We just made this choice. Bring the salts?
We have chosen our path. We shall do as Minister Sorsley asks and deliver the salt to Esfrost.
Now that we have a heading, we need only move forward. Let us make haste.
Indeed. No matter how perilous the road ahead may be, we must not falter.
Anna, begin the preparations.
As you wish.
Yes, Anna. Please. Dwindling light completed.
All right. Chapter 9 is done.
No.
Chapter 9.1 is done.
Yes. Yes. We just got here. We can't just leave all of a sudden. Okay. What's part 2 called? What do you think it's called? You think it's called anything?
Shining light.
Shining light?
Salty light.
No good deed is the product of selflessness. And Minister Sorsley's intervention on the Wolffort's behalf is no exception. In exchange for their livelihoods, Serenoa and his entourage must transport Sorsley's illicit salt across their borders. With no pride left to bolster them, they have little choice but to obey. Preparations for the journey are a somber affair.
Chapter 9, Part 2. March of the Smugglers.
That's what we be.
Told you, that's pretty much what we are, like drug mules.
The cart's ready, my lord.
As are the disguises. None will suspect us to be aught but common merchants.
Good. Then let us prepare for our departure.
Let me guess, we're gonna run into some, like, X-Arms forces. Or something.
Just look at what we've been reduced to. Skullduggery and deceit. Whatever honor we had is losing its luster by the day.
Eridor, don't worry. You can always earn back that pride and honor we're selling. Ooh, okay. So, oh wait, I'm sorry.
Cordelia reflects on her duties as queen.
She's just a headpiece.
And the other one...
I don't know why I keep looking over here. I feel like something in the desert's gonna eventually pop up where it's like, this was you the whole time?
Probably eventually. Serenoa and his...
Or Tweenie? I think it's just mean like his band of people.
Yeah, his entourage. Yeah, realizing they must bow their heads and survive, except Sorcerer's request to transport illicit salt. Let's do a character story.
Yeah.
Or maybe like 2 character stories before we go.
Yeah. Oh, we got a mystery man.
Ooh, let's do mystery man.
You want a mystery man?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do mystery man. Oh, I didn't read his description, but I guess we're gonna learn more about him. Right.
Thank you for agreeing to see me. My name is
Julio.
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 Say it with me. Julio.
Julio!
Julio.
Julio.
His name's Julio.
So, you're looking to pledge your service to us, eh? They tell me you're from the Crown City. Something happened to drive you our way?
I'm afraid so.
I picture him as a mage, or somebody ranged.
We already have enough mages.
Shortly before Esfrost's attack on Whiteholm Castle. Oh.
Why have you brought me all the way to this place? Whatever it is you wish to speak about, I should hope it is important. I am a busy man.
It is indeed. It concerns the Grand Norzelian mining venture. Pardon me if I'm being presumptuous, but I came across a most curious thing when I was reviewing the particulars of the arrangement the other day. There were documents that I did not recall having seen before. Specifically, documents pertaining to the compensation of the workers contracted to transport the iron out of the mine.
Is that so?
Following the paper trail, I could not help but notice that a not insignificant amount of coin had made its way through paths most circuitous and befuddling into your hands. Something easily overlooked at a glance, but my eyes are sharper than most. No doubt you have a logical explanation for this?
I haven't need to explain it. Even if I were guilty of whatever it is you have the gall to accuse me of, there is naught you can do about it. All that I have done with Prince Franny's full backing.
You would claim that His Highness is complicit in this?
The high and mighty are always scratching each other's backs. Everyone knows that. Everyone, it would seem, but you.
So wait, is Franny Roland's brother?
Yeah, Franny is Roland's brother.
Or was? He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead now.
Okay.
To think the Crown Prince would be party to such corruption. Has our kingdom truly sunk so low?
It would fall on your head should word of this get out. Considering the nature of the crime, I shudder to think of the punishment. Luckily for you, I've every intention of keeping this matter between us, so long as you don't go running your mouth. Why, I'll even toss in some coin to sweeten the deal. A fair enough bargain, wouldn't you say?
Coin? I spit on your coin.
Yeah.
I will not remain silent. I cannot. I will root out the rot of corruption that plagues our realm, no matter what it may cost me.
You stubborn, self-righteous fool! I'd hoped to settle this as reasonable adults, but it would seem that...
Sound the alarm! The kingdom is under attack! Esfrost strikes!
What's this?
You idiot!
Shove. Run!
What? Did you see that? What's this? And he's like, wah! And just like pushes him.
Needless to say, the circumstances make my return to the Crown City impossible. Pray allow me to be of service here.
Ah, now it's coming back to me. You were Sir Maxwell's second in command during the tourney, weren't you? You didn't stand out much, but you held your own low enough. Aye. I reckon we could find use for him yet.
Yeah.
Very well then. Be welcome among us. Eridor, see that our new friend gets settled in.
Thank you, my lord. You have my word that I will serve you well.
You know, it's interesting that this comes up now, because it kind of makes sense in the real-time scope of things, right? He's walking or traveling all the way from Glenbrook, or one of the side capitals, to Castle Wolffort. And so, that's another thing I find is pretty neat and interesting about this game. Julio's aptitudes in battle. A master of tactics and TP. Grants TP to allies, lowers the TPs of enemy. Oh, that's...
cool.
Wow, that's really cool. I have a feeling I'm going to like him a lot. Oh, I love characters that can give you more abilities, more actions, more mana, more health, all that stuff.
Let's do one more side story before we continue.
Okay. We got Gila.
Let's do Haas.
Haas?
Yeah.
Which one's Haas?
That one.
Oh, Hasabara. Yes, I'm sorry. You said her name short, so I was like, we have a Haas?
Yeah, I just call her Haas.
Haas.
Ah, that's the good stuff. Ain't no one can pour a pint like you.
I take coin for drink, not compliments. It's hard enough to keep this place running on my own as it is.
Need me to lend a hand?
Thought you'd never ask. You
Romance?
can start by washing the dishes, then restocking our foodstuffs, fixing up that wobbly table, and...
Aye, leave it to me.
I'm only playing. I'd never put a paying customer to labor.
Aww.
But that's an awful lot of work for any one person. Ever give thought to finding someone with whom you might share the burden?
You can stop right there.
Oh.
The last thing I need is anyone else complicating my life.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
I had myself a someone once, you know? Special like. Till he left me for a specialer someone. Raised my son Theo all by myself after that. He'd be a man grown now, if the war hadn't taken him.
Ooh.
Forgive me, Hasabara. Didn't mean to go drudging up painful memories.
No need for apologies. I don't know anyone who doesn't have a thing or two in their past that haunts them. In truth, I'm more exhausted than anything. Must be the years taking their toll.
Oh. My bad.
Ain't got nothing to do with age, and everything to do with the hardships you've overcome. More impressive than an old soldier drowning his sorrows in mead.
What kind of barkeep am I, letting my poor patron wallow?
Sometimes wallowing's good for the soul. Come on, have a round with me. My treat.
Took you long enough to make the offer. Now, what shall we toast to?
How about to your son?
Okay.
To Theo.
Alright. Theo. Man, that got dark real quick all of a sudden. I got hit home really hard. Yeah, my son would be an adult right now, but he died. And, you know, I had a special someone, but they left me. And I'm just exhausted just keep up this barkeep and just like, can you be a little bit happier? This is kind of bringing down the mood.
Let's go back to the main story now, Zelly.
You know, they might hook up.
Maybe.
I'm calling it.
Maybe.
Hasabara and Eridor are gonna hook up. Call me wrong, but I think it's gonna happen. Alright, what do you think first? Whitehelm Castle or Castle Wolffort?
Whitehelm Castle.
Alright, we go in. Cordelia, what are you up to, girl? What have you been up to? Where is she?
So, I am queen. What should I do?
You should listen to the Archduke and obey.
Is that all the Archduke wants? An obedient wife? And here I thought the Esfrosti valued freedom.
So long as you must look to others, you do not deserve freedom. Freedom is a privilege, and only those with the strength to see their will realized are deserving of it. It is not given, it is taken. And it is not often taken easily. This I know.
I see. Thank you.
Next time you think to ask that question, answer it yourself.
Wow.
Brother, father, look over me until I find the strength I require.
We'll get there, Cordelia. We'll get there.
What is Gustadolph thinking to marry a sniveling brat? No glory is worth her dismal company.
It is unacceptable.
He should have let me deal with those obstinate boars in Glenbrook.
Yeah, well, you two are hilarious when you are not happy. Also, not picking flowers. I mean, they picked flowers for a long time. At least he did. Alright, Wolffort Streets. Cerno and his entourage knows that they must bow their heads to survive, except Sorsley's request to transport illicit salt. Alright, let's go. Why is it not? There we go. It wouldn't let me click on it for a reason. I don't know.
Smuggling we go.
Smuggling we go. A smuggling we go. Hi-ho, smuggling.
A smuggling we go.
Everyone has boarded the cart, my lord. We await your orders.
We cannot use the main road. This journey will not be an easy one.
I suspect not. Minister Sorsley's instructions were clear. We are to secure a new route through our domain that will not draw unwanted attention.
We've drawn up a rough map. It passes through uncharted wilderness and treacherous mountains, places which no common travelers would dare traverse. My scouts have also reported rumors that the area is inhabited by bandits and beasts alike.
To make no mention of the dismal weather on the horizon.
Oh.
Regardless, we must depart. We have an appointment to keep after all.
That's right.
I hope that salt is wrapped up tight, otherwise it'll dissolve in the rain.
I love that thunder effect or lightning effect. Just to show, like, ooh, spooky, there's bandits.
Under the cover of rainfall, House Wolffort leads a cart full of salt northward through the treacherous mountain passes where few dare to tread. However, the rain quickly turns from help to hindrance as it batters down on the riders, making the ground treacherous and the path ahead clouded in mist. The party stops to wait out the weather and determine their next course of action.
Ooh, a spyglass?
While scouting ahead, Roland and Hugh find the perfect spot to seek shelter from the rain. Coolio!
Hey, alright. Anything else?
No.
I think there's a quicker way to, like... Wait, no, I can zoom out, can't I? How do I do that?
ZR, zoom out.
Yeah.
ZR. There you go.
Oh. Oh, hello, map.
Get to the main story. Come on, Zelly, come on! We're in a,
Why? You're talking to me? I don't want to play video games.
We're in an abandoned village, apparently.
Oh.
There's nobody here. It should make a perfect spot for camp.
Are you certain, my lord?
Do you lack faith in our scouts?
Of course not, my lord. I just mean, it is hardly a place for a Prince of Glenbrook to sleep. Are we to crouch in range-rent shadows in the pursuit of clandestine dealings?
Yes.
Need I remind you? I am Prince no longer. We must take such shelter as we can find.
But even so, that is no reason to forget who you were.
Is aught amiss?
Nothing at all.
There's
However,
all to miss.
I believe I found a place for us to set camp. The road ahead is treacherous, and we would do well to rest and wait out the rain.
I am in agreement, my lord. Pushing further in this weather would be unwise.
Very well. Let's inspect the surroundings before setting camp.
And ambush. Oh, I get to walk around. Okay. I wonder how the others are feeling about the situation we find ourselves in. I had best talk to them and keep an eye on our surroundings. So I could pay some money. Ooh, 1,200.
I had heard of the illegal salt trade when I lived in Aircross. Everyone needs salt to survive, but cannot always afford to buy it through legal means, so many purchased it off the black market. I never thought I would be part of the illicit trade myself, though I know this for House Wolffort, I cannot help but feel conflicted.
Yeah, no kidding. I would feel the same way. Just because you're like, well, We know we're doing illegal activities, and ones that aren't, well, positive or more welcome, but we don't have really a choice.
His Highness has been on high alert all night. I doubt he even notices that he is soaked to the bone. Do you think he lost himself in his desire for revenge?
Ooh, choices, okay. Hughes, as his loyal vassal, I ask that you stand by his side. It may be a show of his determination as a warrior. He might be trying to steel himself for the battles that lie ahead. I understand your concern, but excessive displays may only make things worse. Pray, speak to him as you always do. Which one do you think?
I have no idea. Pick one.
I feel like that one. Like, she doesn't know, but this is just like a positive reinforcement.
I understand how he feels, but seeing him like that just...
I know. But you must have faith in him. Trust that he will overcome these obstacles and grow into a better liege than ever.
I will, and I shall be a better vassal too.
Alright. Convictions were increased. Oh, kitty cat!
Kitty! It's like find a hidden cats. Meow!
Want any treats? Want any treats?
Ooh, shiny. Shiny.
Kitty, or were you hiding over here? 700, alright. I wish this was like real life. I wish you could find money on the ground more common than it actually is. So let me find some cryptocurrency, or maybe like a debit card or a credit card, and just charge it. Okay. Can I just say briefly? Oh, there we go.
Shiny. Shiny.
Fury recovery pellet. Okay. I guess that's like attack or something like that. Recovery.
Probably.
Can I not go this way? Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, game. I didn't realize that. Be never particular.
Taco Dana.
Oh, there's a shiny. Mobility recovery pellet. We gotta find all the shinies.
I scouted the area, but did not see anyone. Even so, we mustn't let our guard down.
You know, guys are being so safe about everything that something unsafe is probably bound to happen. Just saying. Hello, Benedict. I could not help but wonder who it might be purchasing these illicit salt. Ooh, that's a good point. He may be able to use the situation to our advantage, depending on who they are.
I doubt the rainbow will let up anytime soon. I just hope the path ahead won't present us with any more problems.
Yeah, well, we haven't really had a terrain where the elements have really deterred us yet, so maybe this next one will.
Shiny.
And, oh, shiny. Ooh, poison recovery pellet, okay. Like an antidote, if you will. Can I go in?
No.
I can't.
You only have 2 more people to talk to, and then we're done.
Oh, come on. Okay, can I go over it? You think I can get...
There's a little gap down there. Can't you scoop down there and just talk with him?
No. Well, let me just... Okay, there we go. Ah, I can't believe we're still holding illicit salt. It's disgraceful if you ask me. But I'll gladly swallow my pride for the sake of our house Wolffort. I guess that's what it means to be a leader. Dim right, Eridor. Alright, and who else is left? Frederica?
No, Roland, not Roland's last.
Frederica?
No, we already talked to Frederica.
Roland's alive? No. He's dead.
It's Sir Maxwell. How's that for you?
Oh. He's alive! Hello. Sir, no, I know it's too late for second thoughts, yet I cannot help but fear someone will see through my disguise. Ooh.
Well, yeah, you didn't change your name.
I think the real Sir Maxwell would hold himself with more confidence, even in enemy territory. He will make sure your true identity is kept secret. We will make sure your true identity is kept secret. Of that you have my word, we can overcome anything together. With House Ende support, we could strike back at the Duchy. You must embody the Dawn spirit if we are to succeed.
I kind of want to say the first one.
Yeah, give us some more confidence, right? He's feeling kind of down. Right you are, friend. My master would not be shaken by something so trivial. I must do my best to honor his memory. And you shall, Roland. You were his beloved disciple, after all. I will become as strong as he was and use that power to reclaim my home. Honestly, he was also a lance user too. Okay. Alright, and I think that's everybody, yeah?
Yep.
Did I go up here? Oh,
nope.
No, there's a shiny.
Missed one.
What? Oh, no. Yeah. Oh. Ranged windstone. Ooh, another rock I can throw for damage.
And I think if you just press a button, you can end the exploration.
I can, but I can actually run. Could have been doing this faster. Oh, I thought there'd be something over here for sure.
Nope. I think we got all the
No
shiny
more
Zelly.
goodies? No more goodies?
No more goodies. The goods be gone.
Alright. An exploration. Night has fallen and the rain has yet to let up. I doubt we could find much rest in these conditions. Let us spend the night at the encampment. Alright, you know what? When it's rainy night for myself, I like to go up with a book, get some blankets, and just chill out, you know?
Like to read in the rain.
Can't you
Maybe some
sleep,
ghost
Serenoa? We have a long day ahead of us.
Thank you, but I'm fine. Why are you still awake?
They're whispering.
The rain. Will it ever end?
No storm lasts forever. The sun will greet us in the morning, I'm sure.
I can only hope.
Optimism is sorely needed in these troubled times. However, it would be prudent to plan for the worst.
Gila? I thought everybody was sleeping.
Nope.
The fudge? What are we doing?
No need to lecture my lord. He was just comforting his dear bride-to-be.
No, Gila is right. If the rain continues, we shall have to find another way around.
Regardless of the path we take, our destination remains the same. Stifling swamps clogged with insects and worse. I suppose it is fitting, considering the state of our honor as of late.
I understand your misgivings. All the more reason for us to win Minister Sorsley's trust.
Oh, savage.
His trust worth. He relishes in dangling accolades in front of those foolish enough to grasp for them.
I won't let that bastard toy with us.
Doubtless he feels the same about us.
The salt is gone.
How in the blazes did that happen?
Bandits. They've made off with everything in our cart.
What?
Without stirring a soul.
I apologize. Mountain clans are generally not known for their skill at stealth.
What's done is done. They can't have gone far. Find them.
Find them! Quickly! Alright! Oh. Wow, that was... Okay, alright. Yeah, bandits are stealthy as heck.
Their cargo stolen, Serenoa and the others go after the thieves.
Alright.
Well...
Wow, okay, well that just happened all of a sudden, really? The salt just got ditched? Or hitched, or... what?
It got
Kidnapped?
stolen from us.
It got salt napped.
It got salt napped.
No.
It got salt napped.
You could say we were assaulted. Oh, okay, bad with the puns. Alright, thank you everybody for watching. This has been another episode on Chapter 9 with Kelly&Zelly Gaming. Look forward to our next fight. We're going to be fighting the bandits to get back our salt. And hopefully we can make train the track to go and deliver the salt to Ice Frosty Forces and learn more about their endeavors. Until then, I'm Zelly.
And I'm Kelly.
And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Subscribers, my stocking's filled with acid. Am I dreaming? What just happened?